Hey, you guys. I just want to apologize for not being on at 6. I was having some issues today. My blood sugar went way down earlier today, so I was just really off. Um, I was shaking like this and went down to the valley to do my laundry at my son's house and stuff. Got my blanket wrapped around me here. It's a little chilly in here. So I have my little blankie wrapped around me. Uh, so I was just feeling really off tonight. I was asleep like, I don't even think it was 6 o'clock yet, but I was out, you know. Oh, excuse me. Oh, gosh, that was big. Anyway, I just wanted to come on here and apologize to you guys for not being here at 6 like I normally am. Probably like really uh, doing way too much. I can't do it every night, so I think I'm going to change it to 3 nights a week. Probably like Wednesday, Thursdays, and Friday or something like that. But I'll give you guys an update, and I will be on tomorrow night for sure. I work tomorrow and everything, so just giving you guys an update on that. I went to sleep listening to the Bible and the audio book. Uh, I like to listen to the audiobooks of the Bible all the time and stuff. So, and I was listening to, uh, I don't always listen like book to book to book. Sometimes I'll just choose a book and everything. I think like in the beginning with Adam and Eve in the garden, uh, Satan wasn't literally a snake. He was like a person, the snake, because of how sneaky he was. It's why that's like his nickname is the snake, the serpent, um, the desolator, um, Satan, the devil, Lucifer, and he has all kinds of names. So people think because of that there's like lizard people, and I myself have been watching the news or whatever, and you see some kind of I don't know, the eyes in the people look weird. I mean, they do look like reptilian, but normal color, but they just have to slip. So it does kind of make you wonder, I don't know if that is true or not, but yeah, I've got this hair in my face. Uh, I don't know if that is true, but it could be, because if you've ever read the book of Enoch or whatever, then it does say that the fallen angels did have sex with animals. That's where bestiality started. It's way back there. It's disgusting, I know. But, um, you know, there was like 200 animals, of like fish. Yeah, I don't know if they changed their form or not. They just defiled all these creatures. There was like, they chose 7 of the cleanest animals, like there were 7 clean animals of the same that Noah was to put on the ark. And it was like those clean animals. I'm totally saying this wrong. So there was like, there's like dirty animals and then there's clean animals. I'm probably explaining this wrong. And so on Noah's Ark, oh gosh, I'm sorry, I cannot spit this out. So say 7 doves, 7 sets, male and female of doves, Noah took on the ark. And I think this part I'm not sure, but for some reason I want to say in 2 of the dirty animals. That is probably wrong. But so anyway, so the fallen angels took the clean animals, like something kind of like that, and defiled them. So, there could be bunny rabbit people back then. It makes sense on all the myth stuff, like oh, what is that creature like with the full head but a human body? Metator? I don't know. And so all of those mythological creatures, they were real. But, it's just so weird, because there were giants in the days. And so I guess those were the people who didn't know, if it was way past when the angels took the women of whoever they wanted, So that goes back to the Garden of Eden and all of that. So Satan's, oh gosh. Hold on, I just have a pop-up here, and I can't believe it popped up on this. Usually nothing like that happens. So that was kind of weird. So no, Satan, the angels, they did defile like lizards and, 200 of God's creation they defiled. The dirty animals are stuff like a vulture, stuff that cleans the earth, like, I'm not saying shrimp, but shrimp are bottom feeders and you're not supposed to eat that. Ugh. I tried it once when I was little and ugh, it was disgusting. Didn't like it. And then I tried, I thought, because your taste buds change over the years. So, like, just like within the last 10 years, I was like, well, I'll try it again and see how it is. It was still nasty. Ugh. And then, you find out. I mean, I knew, but I just thought your taste buds would change. They didn't. You're not supposed to eat bottom feeders, catfish, or shrimp, love any bottom feeder. You know, they're like cleaning all the nasty stuff. You're not supposed to eat that. You're not supposed to eat vultures. Not supposed to eat pig. I'm guilty of eating bacon, because they're a lot cleaner than they used to be. And, I'm trying to stay away from it, but I had me some bacon today. Oh man, it was so good. Oh, I'm ashamed, but I can't help it. I'm human. We all fall short. And that's like, I've got to do better on the bacon thing. But man, I tried turkey bacon once and it was nasty. And probably because I don't like turkey anyway. So anyway, back to the garden. Satan was not a snake. He was a human. That was just his nickname. And, the tree wasn't an apple tree. It was the tree of good, the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And Satan tricked Eve by saying, "You're not going to die." Well, because she went to it, then her mortal soul was able to die. That's like people thinking there's a rapture and people are going to disappear. And, that's really sad to be lied to like that. It makes me pretty sad anyway, because that's not true. And, people think they're going to just disappear. Whenever Jesus comes, everybody is changing. Good, bad, and ugly. And the good, the people with their names written in the book of life, in the Lamb's book of life. I say in the Lamb because Satan's coming to pretending to be Jesus, and he's going to want to know if your name is written in his book. It's like my name won't be. We all fall short, but some are worse than others, and I'm by far perfect. Like I say, I fall short every day, but the key is repenting and knowing, you got to mean it with your heart and not just like, oh, I'm sorry. You can't pull one over on God like you can a friend, a stranger, or a parent. You just can't. You can't fool God. So you might as well be honest and talk to him with your heart, like he's standing right in front of you, and you mean it out of your gut. And he'll hear you and he will answer you. I know for a fact. So, you don't need to go to a preacher. You just have to be honest with yourself and to God, and your prayers will be answered. If you're going to be fake about it, then why should he listen to you? That's what I think anyway. So don't be fake. Don't try and trick people like Satan did with the rapture theory. And, they call it a rapture theory for a reason, because it's not a fact. So, yeah, Jesus said always to fish out of the right side of the boat. And I think he meant it in more ways than one. Because these days, we are in the end times. If good is considered bad and bad is considered good or evil. You know, why is being on the right so considered so evil, so bad? You know, if you're on the right, you're so bad. So I don't know. I think, yeah, fish out of the right side of the boat. I'm glad to be on the right and fishing on the right and staying on the right and the right side of God and Jesus Christ. So I don't know. Oh my goodness. And, you know, here's another lie. Like people think that it was an apple, you know, and off of the tree, you know, but the fruit, you know, because it was a tree of good knowledge, correct? Okay, so there wasn't literally there was fruit, and, you know, I'm thinking it was the fig tree because since they covered themselves with fig leaf, but God said to stay away from the tree of good knowledge, and that meant stay away from Satan. And so when Satan seduced Eve, I mean, he wholly seduced her, got her pregnant with Cain, and whenever Eve went back and shared that fruit with Adam, she got pregnant with Abel. You know, it's medically possible to have two conceptions in, you know, that's why there's fraternal twins. Identical twins or the same pregnancy. Fraternal twins are separate pregnancies. That's why there's two bags of water. So, you know, was there literally a fruit? I think that fruit was the knowledge. You're not going to die. You're going to be like God. Maybe that was the fruit. I don't know. It just kind of came to me. So I had to share it while I was kind of awake. But this is helping me want to go right back to sleep. Not that I'm boring myself, but just yapping, I guess. Oh, my medical condition. No. Oh, sorry about that. So anyway, I just thought I would share that little bit of thought while I had it going in my head, and to apologize for not being here 6 hours ago. So yeah, definitely tomorrow night I'll be on 6 Mountain Time and hop on in and say hello. And, you know, I do have one more thing to share about the Red Vest Brigade is we're starting a, let me see if I can pull that up. If I can even, hold on a second and we're starting to sponsor it. Oh my gosh. I cannot think of what the heck it's called. Okay, they're Mega Students of America. So if you know any student that, you know, is pro-life, he's a mega, you know, he or she is a mega student. You know, they want to make America great again, and you know, they stand for our president and the Constitution for one thing. You know, let me know, and we can, there's like funding set up to get them a MAGA hat and a pocket constitution. So you can go over to MeWe. Oh, gosh, sorry, my brain is not all the way open or awake. So go to Mega Students of America on MeWe. Look for that. And I have that posted in my, go follow that. Go follow that. Oh my goodness. Go follow that. And if you know anybody, just let them know on that page. And you will get a pocket constitution and a MAGA hat for your student or parent. I believe parent as well. We got to stick together here, you guys. It's like fishing out of the right side of the boat, okay? We got to fish out of the right side of the boat. And, it's God has separated the wheat from the tares. And, if you are a Christian and you want to attack Donald Trump, then you're not seeing the big picture here. If you can't see that he is sent by God, I believe he is, because, nobody else would care about this country. Like, there's just no one else, certainly not a politician. You can see that with what Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer are saying, so they're like the lefties. They are the side of Satan. You can just tell what they're doing. They don't care that all these drugs are pouring in. They don't care that there's human trafficking. They don't care that people from Honduras and other countries down there are like, especially women and children, they're getting tricked into coming all this way for nothing. I'd be mad too when I got here and couldn't come in, but they're being lied to. They're being paid too, but they're also mainly being lied to, because I don't think they're, the George Soros is saying, okay, here's like $5,000. You walk to America and they're going to let you in. And that's what they're telling them. Something like that. But I'm sure they're not saying, okay, walk to America all that way, put your life in danger from rape or murder, possibly, and go down and just start trouble. Here's $5,000 or whatever. That's just a number I'm throwing out there. Probably not even that much. You probably get offered like $1,000. And that's probably the most money they've ever seen. And they're like, okay, I'll do it. I feel sorry for them because they're being used. Used and abused by the left. And why I say the left is because they're okay with it. They're okay with them getting tricked and, talked into walking, from Honduras to here and other countries around there. I would gladly take in somebody from Venezuela, because that country is a shithole. It's turned into a communist country when not even 20 years ago, it was one of the richest places in South America. A nice vacation spot. And now people are like killing zoo animals and digging in the trash just to eat. It's disgusting. You know, and why are we sending aid to them when they don't get it? That's probably going to stop. Something's happened lately. All right. Oh my gosh. I don't like those long ones. They seem like they never come and go. Oh, excuse me. All right, I'm going to get off here so I can stop yawning in your face. All right, you guys have a great night, and we'll see you, or great morning, and we'll see you in the tomorrow evening. Okay, good night.